Hey guys, welcome to the Ron's Basement live stream. Today is the 11th of April 2023. Thank you for joining me. We will be doing the giveaway at the end of the live stream. I'll go for about 30 minutes. I have two of these books. If you haven't entered already, you can enter for the next live stream. But we're going to give away two of these books. I'll mail them to you. And I have another surprise giveaway thanks to the author. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So welcome, everybody. I saw some of you where you're located. Tyler, I just happened to notice your comment before I pressed the go live. And if you guys please, somebody, because I'm not the best technologist, let me know, that you can see me and hear me okay. I'd really appreciate that. But Tyler, steelworker, I'll quickly tell you, when I was in college during the summers, I was in the Steelworkers Union here in St. Louis. I worked at Continental Can Company, which became Crown Cork and Seal, and we made steel cans, and I was a full member every summer of the Steelworkers Union. Some of the best guys I ever met in my life were these steelworkers. We had a great time at the factory. Anyway, welcome. It's too late to enter, Wesley, but we'll be doing more giveaways. When we get to 20,000 subscribers, which could happen here hopefully within the next month or two, we'll be doing another giveaway. Hello, Angel. Hello, John Baxter, Scotland. I have a good friend who lives in Dundee. Guy I grew up with, William Pugh. Hello, 2145 podcast. Love you too, Adrian. Hey, thank you, Ideal Artist, and Gerald Draper. And who's this guy, Chris P? And he's got a wrench next to his name. That must be Coin Shop Chris. Hey guys, when you're done watching this video live stream, I put out a video this morning. Coin Shop Chris and I do a weekly, like 20-minute, almost like a podcast. If you go to the channel, click on videos, it'll be the top one because it's the most recent video that I put out. Coin Shop Chris, we love him. Thanks for your help. Thank you, Angel. 5x5 unlocked. Paul Orchard. Hello, Paul. Jim, good to see you. Alberta Stacker. Blaine, First Mining Gold. Yes, and I have more of my portfolio in First Mining Gold. Still a believer. It's been a rough ride, but I still believe in First Mining Gold, and they do sponsor my channel. To disclose that. Hello, RE Gold. We're going to be giving away two books that we got from RE Gold, and I'm just going to show you guys this as well. RE also sent us this to give away. So we're going to give away three things, two books, and one of these $1 American Silver Eagles. The beautiful, brilliant uncirculated coin. All right, guys. Hello, Edison, California. John Baxter. Hello, Wayne Burbrink. Hats off, Adrian. That's right. Just bought my first 2 silver coins this weekend. Hey, Preben, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, Denmark. Wow, that's cool. Hey, yeah, I personally love silver, and I like it more than gold. I have to be honest. Now, that being said, if you want to trade somebody, I know gold is 80 times more valuable right now. Let's talk about that. 80. It takes 80 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. That is historically super high. And the prospects for gold look great. We want gold to do great. We're all for gold doing great because, silver and gold are like first cousins, right? Or brothers, siblings, however you want to say it. But on top of that, if that silver to gold ratio narrows to more historic levels, even just approaches those levels a little bit, let's say it gets back to 50 to 1, somebody do the math. If the silver to gold ratio, what's 2,000 divided by 50? 40, right? That would make $40 silver. If the silver to gold ratio right now were 50, silver would be $40. And that's a high silver to gold ratio. Kilo silver bar. Yeah, Blaine, I'll have to see about that one, but I like that. I like the way you think. Idaho, Grand Illusion, welcome. All right, always wanted an American Eagle. Yeah, they're beautiful coins. And thank you, R.E. Gold. He donated that for us to do with the giveaway, and it's a beautiful coin. I think they're beautiful coins. They're just so expensive right now, the premiums. What about 90% silver? Has anybody out there been trying to buy 90% junk silver? I like to call it constitutional. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I just learned this in the last week, so I like to repeat it over and over. But I didn't really put two and two together that the reason they call it constitutional is because in the U.S. Constitution, Article 10, it clearly states that silver and gold are the only forms of legal tender, real money. I don't know. That's somewhere I heard that and I'd never realized that. Hello, Daisy SK. Dave Jett, welcome. Help, need to buy silver eagles. What do you recommend? I shop around because the premiums on American silver eagles are super high. Super high. Yeah, guys, and we've been doing another live stream on either Saturday or Sunday night, and that was Chris, CoinShop Chris P. That was his idea. It's been working out great. I'll try to schedule it a little in advance. I have 2 kids. I have twin 11-year-old daughters, so my schedule can get a little wonky from time to time. But I'm going to do my best to also every weekend do another, even if it's just a quick live stream. South Dakota, Carl, welcome. Gosh, guys, we are everywhere, right? But, think about this. We are everywhere. We are dispersed throughout the world. We have people here from Denmark, Scotland, okay? The Dark Blues, I think, is the soccer team that my buddy's the president of. Nonetheless, we have people all over the world that are silver and gold enthusiasts. But we are just a sliver of the population. We had a little bump in some, a couple more people got on the boat with us, the silver and gold boat, right? Over the last couple months, there was a bump, but just a little bump, right? We're still small. And here's the cool part. We're still such a small part of the population. With that little bump, there's no silver and gold out there. There's no junk silver, constitutional, 90%, whatever you want to call it. There's limited, there's silver out there. But a little bump of new people threw a big wrench into the supply of silver and gold also for retail investors. What would happen if we had a big bump? If we even got a little bit of the way back to the historic average of the amount of money, invested in the precious metals? It could be huge. Get those twins out. Yeah, they would like that. We do geocaching. Well, we did it like 3 years ago. That's a kind of an exaggeration, but we need to do that again. 80% Canadian is $27. Excuse me. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, all caps. I have a question for you guys. Easter Sunday, Easter weekend. Did you travel? Did you go somewhere for Easter weekend? We're starting to feel like people are starting to cut back on their travel. Have you cut back on your travel, or are you traveling the same amount? If you've cut back a little bit, and I have, write "cut" in the comments. If you're doing the same, write "same." Just curious, if you don't mind. Just curious. How about the gold price? $2,000. I checked before we came on. What about silver? How is silver doing today? Last I checked, it was up about 8 cents, 8%. We'll have that day. 8%, not cents. We will have that day. But The silver, 25, gold, 2,000. Makes it easy, right? 80 to 1 silver to gold ratio. Seems to be, for now, holding. Now, tomorrow, we have, and thank you for these comments, cut, no travel, same, cut. I have another question for you I'm going to ask later as well, just to get a feel. We can get a feel from each other about the economy. But the silver and gold price are hanging in there, hanging tight. If we can, look, me personally, if we can spend a little more time in this range developing a good, strong base, everybody's bullish. I like that, but then it scares me a little bit too. I mean, everybody, this Michael Oliver guy, all these, I do a lot of research, guys. Not all, but it seems like everybody I hear, Larry Lepard, I mean, all these like personalities that are well-respected people and smart people within the metal sector are bullish on gold and silver. I think it's Michael Oliver did an interview with Liberty and Finance. And I like Michael. And, the thing, as I was watching it last night, I thought, I remember many times listening to him and him saying that he thought the price of gold and silver were going to go down. Now it seems like everybody is predicting higher prices. So, what do you think the silver price will be? What's an easy date for us to remember? November 1st. What do you think the silver price? We look out, that's 6 months, 6.5 months from now. That's a pretty long time. I told one of the viewers last night in a comment, I think we could see $34 silver. I'm going to go with $34 per ounce on November 1st. Right in the comments, I want to hear what you think. What you guys think on November 1st. Look, none of us have a crystal ball, but when I get a feel, and you get a feel too, and your feel's just as important as my feel, 37 for Chris P. Cut. So it looks like a lot of people cut back. Stayed home, cut. Yeah, people are, it's expensive to travel. Lord forbid that you have to get a hotel room, right? Like a hotel room that would have cost just a decent, clean hotel room that you maybe, if you shopped around, could have got for $65 2-3 years ago. These hotels are ridiculous. Like crappy hotels are, minimum $100, and if you want to stay somewhere decent, you're looking at like $120. This is the Silver and Gold channel, though, right? Not a travel channel. Oh yeah, that's my other channel. Just kidding. Tomorrow, before I forget, big news, CPI, inflation numbers, that will move the silver and gold price. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but neither does the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, because I have it on good word. My daughters were complaining that yesterday and today they're in 5th grade. These government people keep showing up at their school and having them add up all these numbers. I think the CPI numbers are formulated by my daughter's 5th grade math class. Nonetheless, that's just a joke. I have a feeling that we're going to have a little bit lower. I don't know why I have that feeling, because maybe I'm an optimist, and that's going to be actually good for the price of the metals. I hope I'm right. I bet you hope I'm right too. All right, guys. Any questions, please put them in all caps. Don't worry, I've not forgot about the giveaway. Here comes Jesus, hide the eggs. Was in Tahoe. Oh boy, let me catch up here. Hello, Edison Perez. Hello, Wesley. Hello, Edison. Again. Hello, Todd Baker. KXNANH. Ron, you took your wife out to Panera and used one American Silver Eagle. Yes. Well, I actually used a gift card that somebody gave me because I would never spend my Silver Eagle at Panera. You are allowed to stay away from the basement. Next time, spend one American Gold and take her out. Yeah. Huh. That's funny. Ideal artist, San Francisco. I had to sell some silver buffaloes at a coin shop to pay my mortgage, and 2 customers started offering me more money. Yeah, I bet. They don't like that, right? Ari Gold, hey, you're welcome, buddy. Thank you, Ari Gold. Thank you for, yeah, guys, if you don't mind, if you press the like button, it really helps. Jeff Millington has cut his travel. Well, you guys are only allowed to cut, but you still need to come to St. Louis sometime and see me. 55, Todd Pauly. Tell you what, my friend, I like your thinking. $55 silver by November. Alan A says $27 an ounce in November. Thanks, Marshmaz. 65, Justin Baker. You and Todd Pauly are an elite company. I like that. I get comps at a 5-star resort. That's awesome. Barge 54. John Baxter. What is that, 55 pounds? I'm sorry, I'm horrible, John. I wonder what that would be in U.S. dollars. Gerald Draper says, on July 4th, we will meet your undervalued still as a manipulation unravels in November, all-time high, 50 plus. Yes, there's a giveaway, but it's the entry period has closed. So we will be doing another one when we get to 20,000 subscribers. Diversify your silver holdings. All physical is going to be your insurance. Thank you, RE Gold. My precious. How about nickel? I don't follow nickel, but I know there's a nickel shortage. Something interesting, and I made a video about this, so you can wait for the video. But there was a little clip on CNBC by a guy named Jörg Keener from Swiss Asia Capital. Now, I think this was CNBC Europe or Asia. I don't know. I don't think it was the one we get here in the United States. But this guy is an analyst, a really sharp guy with Swiss Asia Capital. And, excuse me, he talked about the metals. Talked about gold. He likes gold. Definitely likes gold. But he talked about the other metals, silver, nickel, a few of the other ones, platinum, palladium. Is Neil here? Anyway, he mentioned that the LME, the London Metals Exchange, which I think is part of the LBMA, the London Bullion Market Association, those are the big electronic, unicorn, fart dust, paper, whatever you want to call it, exchanges, the COMEX and the LBMA, that control the price of silver and gold and nickel. Anyway, the LME, he said, has 2 days supply of most of the metals. Not talking about gold, but talking about silver, nickel. 2 days. 2 days. And what he basically said was that the physical demand will start to dictate, the physical metal will soon start to dictate the price. Any thoughts on the Libertad silver coin? I like it. Awesome. Good job, KXN. I love silver. You know, it makes me happy to be able to give this away. And I've got a few of them. But man, you know, the little greedy devil in me is like, I really like that coin. So somebody, and I'm happy to give it away. And I'm so grateful to RE Gold for sending it for me to give away. Somebody's going to get a nice, this is an extra special nice American Silver Eagle. I'm going to let Pippi the Silver Cat kiss it, but on the outside so it doesn't get on the actual coin. All right. Here's my next question. And this is just kind of to get a general feel for the economy. I don't go out to eat as much as I used to. Like, I work a little job in the evening at a little music school here by my house. The job that I took, it's a great job. It's for a university, has great benefits. I took that when I kind of retired from the corporate world. So during the day, when my daughters are at school, I used to maybe once or twice a week say to Susie, hey, you want to go out to lunch? Last time I went out to lunch, we go out to lunch, you go to a cheap place anymore, it costs you $35 or $40 here in St. Louis. And we live in a upper middle class part of St. Louis. I'm like, you know what? The other day I said, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to buy a couple frozen pizzas. I'd rather buy a nice frozen pizza for $8. Are you guys cutting back on going out to eat? If you're eating out more, say eat more. If you're eating out less, say eat less. Because when I go out to eat, like somebody said it, like Panera, if I spend $35, I'd rather spend it on this, right? I'd rather get this than, a burrito and some chips and a soda. All right, guys. Ron likes Happy Meals. Look, I'm a very resourceful person. Whatever money I save, I can buy more silver, is the way I look at it. Or a penny saved is a penny earned. Or as my father-in-law, who passed away over 10 years ago, was a great guy. He was Ivy League educated, Susie's dad. That's why Susie is so smart. She's offspring of Ivy League education. And for some reason decided to marry me. Nonetheless, he would always say, waste not, want not. Everybody's eating less. Hey, this is great. We're like a weight loss support group on top of a silver and gold enthusiast support group. That is awesome. Cutting back on everything. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. It's gonna start feeding through to the economy too. And I'm gonna say this briefly. Those employment numbers that were decent we got last week. Employment is such a lagging indicator. And when the economy, when it really starts to slow down, and now we've got credit contraction, the Fed is going to have to, poof, the unicorn is going to go poof, poof, if you know what I mean. The printer is going to go burr, burr. I never really liked that, but nonetheless. Yeah, cheap pizzas, right. Yeah, Domino's. I have a Domino's pizza about 400 yards from my house. That definitely qualifies. Eating less, doing one meal a day, fasting. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to eat a little less anyway. I could handle to lose a few pounds. All right, what else are we going to talk about here? 90% silver is so hard to find. I think I've touched on this at the beginning. Junk silver, constitutional. But something that I hadn't thought about that I heard yesterday, that I hadn't really ever considered with 90% silver is, like when there's a shortage like we have now or constricted supply of silver, the mints can make more bars. The mints can make more rounds. The mints can make more sovereign coins, although the U.S. Mint doesn't, but they can, right? They can make more, right? With junk silver, with 90% silver pre-1965, they can't make any more of that. Whatever's out there is out there. And a lot of it still, I think, gets melted down. So that junk silver, although the premiums are ridiculous right now, I think I calculated last night that for every $26 worth of junk silver you buy, from a silver perspective, you're only getting $17 worth of silver. Chris, $27.25 where he works. And that's just the price you got to pay or charge because you can't find it, right? I know from talking to Chris, he cannot find 90% silver out there. What else we need to talk about? I had a great list. There it is. Texas is starting a digital currency that will be backed by gold. I understand. Some of you don't like that. Anything digital, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. I agree 100%. However, this will be regulated by the Texas Comptroller, and it will be fully backed by real gold, and it will be, if it all passes, I need to throw that in there. This is a bill that's been proposed. It will be fully convertible, meaning people that have this digital currency can show up at the Texas depository. The state of Texas, I think it's in Austin, has their own precious metals depository. And if you have this, if this goes through and you have one of these, there's one of these tokens or whatever they're going to be called, a digital currency that's backed by gold, you can go there and and exchange your digital token, whatever it's called, for actual physical gold. This does not mean that you can't hold physical metal on your own if you live in Texas or anywhere else in the world. To me, it's a good thing because it could only increase the demand for physical metal. It's not going to take away, right? And you're not forced to do anything. I know it's trackable. I know that whole thing. But still, Texas does some pretty cool stuff. Screaming Sicilian pizza. Thank you, Blaine. Guys, I'm sorry. I've not done good. Wow. Wayne Burbrink says APMEX is selling constitutional silver at 30 times face. That is crazy. Fall of Rome. Yeah. Marshmaz, you know, the skeptical side of me agrees with you. You know? Like, people are just asleep in this country. Unlocked. All right, guys, we're going to do the, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Okay? So you're going to have to bear with me here. I'm going to do my best. Oh, sorry, I moved you. So we're using a program called Comment Picker. So I made a video about the giveaway where I talked about this book from our friend R.E. Gold. Sorry, I can't see my whole. You can get that on Amazon. And if you left a comment in that video, you're entered. Comment Picker will go through and pick a random comment. Okay? Bear with me. Okay, forget that. All right, so first off, we're going to do a book. Okay? And I'm going to show you the screen here as I do it. Okay. Can you see that? Hold on. I need to be able to make sure you guys can see this. Okay. So I'm going to press start. There it goes. It's going through, and it picked Jake Ravalski. Okay, so Jake gets a book. Now, we're going to pick the second. Oops. This is the second book winner. So Jake Ravalski, I'll come back and watch the video to get. All right. Can you guys see that? Hold on. Maybe that helps. What the heck? Oh, here we go. All right, we're going to do it. Oh, what the heck's it doing? Bear with me. We're almost through this, guys. Okay. Oh, well, it's doing it. I just have to tell you who the winner is. Rick M. You see that? There it is. Rick M. Won the second book. Now, we're going to give away the American Silver Eagle. Bear with me. We're going to get back to the fun stuff here. Oh, wrong button. Where the heck? They don't make this easy. All right, here we go. Jim Tillapow won the American Silver Eagle. I think, Jim, are you in here? Yeah. Congratulations, Jim. Well, that's pretty cool. Jim, so I know Jim's in here. Send me an email, RonsBasementSilver, with your address. Jim, I'll send you the American Silver Eagle, and then we'll put a comment on the other people. Sorry, I'm doing my best. Ricky's House of Crap. Congratulations, Jim. That's nice that somebody was on here. Ricky's House of Crap. Buy your silver and gold while you can. Yeah, Jim, that's awesome. Wow, an eagle. Yes, well, the eagle was given to us from R.E. Gold, who is... see if that light looks better. Maybe I should leave that light off. Anyway, R.E. Gold, who is in the live stream here as well, and the author. Again, guys, this book is... I really enjoyed it. And you can read it, and I read it in about 3 hours. Look, I've been into silver for 20 years, pretty heavily. I've read a lot. I've watched a lot of videos. I learned a lot from that book, especially what's interesting. Look, we're all going to wind up at garage sales and flea markets from time to time. I learned a lot about how to spot silver. Very interesting. Thanks, R.E. Gold. All right. What else we want to talk about? Give me something in all caps, guys. You know what? Let's do, RonsBasementSilver@gmail.com. Let's see how fast I can read. Look, we're all over the place. Tell me where you're joining me from, and I'll see if I can keep up. Okay? Come on, where are you at, guys? And then if you have questions, put them in all caps. Only real money, silver and gold. That's right, Marshmaz. Strawman. I've been buying crazy amount of... that's Laffy Taffy. You're welcome, Jim. I'm really happy you won. Kentucky. Okay, Brad Fields. EP3's in Dallas, Texas. Corpus Christi, Texas. Low blood pressure. Soldier of the Cross is in Washington. Chad Warrer, Kentucky. Chris, Coinchop Chris, somewhere in the southern United States. Talk about first mining gold. I'll do my best. Let me get through this first. Cornwall, United Kingdom. That's awesome. Trenton, Missouri. John Drishback from Ohio. Abilene from Sweden. South Central USA. Dean Ridley, my wife and I are always on the prowl for sterling here in Florida. David F. from San Francisco Bay Area. The Voodoo Queen, Northwest Missouri. Let's swap a maple for an eagle. Yeah, that seems like a fair trade. Generic Junkie, Quincy, not far from me. Ricky's House of Crap, Texas. Justin Jackson, hey, St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome, my friend. Marianne, where's the best deal today for silver, rounds, or coins? Chris P., if you have any help for Marianne where she might find silver, rounds, or coins, I think you like Liberty. You got to shop around, Marianne. Hal Ward's in Canada, Lithuania. Awesome. Quebec, Coffee Bean 77, Gabrielis, Marshmaz, Vancouver. I love Vancouver, Marshmaz. It's been like 10 years. I'll be back, and I will visit you, Mary Pat, Southern Ohio. Welcome, Mary Pat. Laffy Taffy, San Diego. South Holland, Illinois. Matt McKay, Marianne's in South Florida. Wow, guys, we are everywhere. Jim, I sent you an email. Yep. Yes, that's great. Yep, email me, Jim. I'll get it out. I'll get it out to you today. David, hello from Texas. Yeah, silver premiums are crazy. Wesley Dorset, there's more gold than silver. Shouldn't silver? It's one way to look at it. Hero Bullion, best price silver. Mary, there's from Ricky. Tap 1, Eastern South Dakota. R.E. Gold, get out there and find the silver. Yes. Read that book. R.E. Gold will show you where to look. Read the book. There you go. There's a catch line, R.E. Gold. He'll show you where to look. Fifth Dimension. Yay for the Republic of Texas. Yes. Missouri, St. John. Love St. John. Whidbey Island, Washington. Nice to see you, Tracy Eppard. Mushmash, Black Rock Genocide in Ohio. Yeah. Jim, once more live stream. Talk about proposal. So Rep. Mooney and 2 other congressmen are proposing that the United States go back on the gold standard. Let me get through this list and I'll do my best. Monex. Popular coins are the cheapest. Sonja, Norway. Wow, guys, Montreal, Norway. Sonja, nice to see you. Adrian, Colorado. We have a gold Capitol dome. I didn't know that. Smack the like button. I've been doing one meal for like 15 years. Marianne, Liberty Coin, or Pinehurst. Thank you, Chris. Coin Shop Chris. See, Coin Shop Chris isn't trying to sell you anything. He gives us unfettered advice. Is that the right thing? Unfettered? Unfeathered? Unbiased advice. Louisiana. Hi, Ron. Just finished watching your interview with Chris. All right, from Scotland. Coin Shop Chris. See, Chris, they love you. Bullion Exchange, JM Bullion. All right, take care of the little guy. Thank you, Gerald. Laffy Taffy. Will the feds raise rates again? No, but maybe. How's that? No. I think they're all a bunch of BS. They're gonna put up a bunch of, flares and distractions. They'll probably fly some more balloons over. But at the end of the day, I think the Fed, they can't raise rates much higher without making more things go bang. You know what I mean? Like making more things more, everybody said the Fed would raise rates until something broke. Well, something broke, right? And they papered over it like they've papered over everything, or they squeezed a big unicorn fart onto it, right? They dusted it with unicorn fart dust. Nonetheless, the Fed, in real terms, isn't going to be able to raise rates. Michigan. My kids want to go back to Michigan. My kids want a lot. I tell you what, they're expected to raise rates. Louisiana hot sauce, $30 for face Continental going price today. Wow, yeah. Of course they'll raise rates. Great answer. Sorry, caps lock was on. That's okay. Jerome Powell's money printer, Marsh Maz, Soldier of the Cross Music. Thinks they'll raise. Anything new on UPMA? No. I'll have to talk to that Mr. Lewis again. I don't have anything new, and I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated with them. The Fed is going down. The Feds don't care. Yeah, let's get rid of the Fed, right? Who said we needed the Fed anyway? The gutter system at the Colorado Capitol is made to recapture the gold that... Really? That's interesting. The gutter system at the Colorado Capitol is made to recapture the gold that naturally erodes off. Yeah, I guess you could either that or you could be like panning for gold at the downspouts, right? Chad, they don't expect inflation on a hyper scale. Sank the Titanic. Ron, teach your children to save in silver. Yes, my kids know all about silver. Somebody asked about First Mining Gold. I really don't have any new information on First Mining Gold. If you haven't watched, I did an interview with the CEO of First Mining Gold that was released on Sunday. Got a lot of views where we didn't talk so much specifically about the company, more just general conversation to get his insights, a CEO's insights, and he's a smart guy about what's going on in the market, the general gold and silver market, the precious metal mining stock market, I'd say is where we were focused. And what else? Any more questions, guys? It's 10:38. I got about another 3 or 4 minutes. Anything you want to talk about, or you're just going to have to hear random ideas from me? I still say, if I haven't said this 2 times already, and this is exciting for silver and gold investors, we have drained the shops of silver and gold. Not completely, but we did a pretty good job, right? And what's going to happen when more people join us? What's going to happen? Right? I'll tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy. Hey, I really appreciate you guys being here. We are a small segment of the population. If you went to a family function on Easter, right, like most likely, if your family's like mine, I love both sides of my family. They're all corporate, Fortune 500 manager type people. They don't know the first thing about gold and silver, and that's okay. But nobody talks about it, right? So that's why we come here, because we know, we did the digging, we did the research, we know what's going on. And it's so cool that we get together. I appreciate the support you guys give me and each other, right? The comment section on the videos. Just, you guys are, who was I talking to the other day? Oh, I was talking to Dave Erfley from the Junior Mining Junkie, and we were talking about the people in this sector are good people and smart people. And that includes you, right? Like, we're all together right now, but as we've previously determined by all of us disclosing our physical location, we are all over the world, right? And, we come together, and that's what makes this whole thing special. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'm going to be here, right? Like a year and 2 months ago, I said I'd make one video a day. And I've done that. And my intention is to do that. And I'm working on a new video for you guys today. If you ever have ideas, you ever have questions, RonsBasementSilver at gmail.com is how you get it. Jim, I'm going to mail out your American Silver Eagle right now. I can get it for my mailman today. Let me know when you receive it. RE Gold, thank you for donating the books. I'm going to mail the books out too as soon as I get the two people email me with their address. And you guys take care, okay? It's a little dicey. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. We get the CPI numbers, right? That will move the metals market. So, be prepared. It could be a really crappy day, or it could be a really good day. But I don't know. Everybody I hear talking about the sector, especially that cup and handle. I was supposed to cut this off, but the cup and handle pattern, which is like, it's a 10-year process that's gone on in the gold price, and the longer it takes for the cup and handle to develop, the more reliable and more powerful that it is. And watch my Dave Erfley interview. He does a lot of talking about it. And the cup, I've heard people talking about this cup and handle for a couple years, pardon the pun. We could have, if gold goes to $3,000, let's do the math. If gold goes to $3,000, now, it seems crazy, right? Well, gold went from like $250. Gold's had many, Michael Oliver, Dan, whatever, gold's had many times in the last 20 years where it's gone up eightfold. That would be $16,000 gold. We're not talking about that. We're talking about $3,000 gold. If gold goes to $3,000, right, and the silver to gold ratio goes to 50, that would be $60 silver. That's not crazy. Anyway, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, okay? And I'm going to look forward to seeing you next time. I'll try to put out an alert if I'm going to do a live stream this weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday, once I figure out what's going to work best. Until next time, you take care.